I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. I'm here at NYSE West, and I'm in San Francisco, and I'm joined by Kari Halgeson. He is Head of Research and Innovation at Carbfix. Kari, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Great. Now, before we get started, just a quick note to viewers. This interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE doesn't recommend any investments or investment strategies. All right, so Kari, tell me, why is it important to you to save the planet?
I'd say if we wouldn't save the planet, that view would be quite terrifying. So I know it's a cliche, but you want to leave a healthy planet for your children and grandchildren. And I think whoever doesn't feel that way, I mean, you must care about the planet that we're leaving for the generations to come. And I know there's a lot of habitable planets out there in the universe, but we only have this one. It's not like we can just pack up and leave. So we got to take good care of it.
Okay, so talk to me about Carbfix and your mission.
So Carbfix, we take CO2 and we turn it into stone underground in less than 2 years using a technology in which we inject sparkling water. We dissolve CO2 in water as having carbonated water essentially. And in the underground, we have reactive rocks that turn the CO2 into carbonate minerals that are fixed within the rock. So we've basically taken the greenhouse gases and we've petrified them. And once they're stone, we don't have to worry about them anymore.
All right, so talk to me about how you're different from others in the space.
So we essentially pioneered this technology from A to Z. We took it from research to demonstration to pilot, and we proved that it worked. And we've been running it industrially and commercially for several years now. So in this space, it's usually very, very hard to get the first commercial project going. But we've done that. So we've demonstrated it already, and we're now ready to deploy in other more strategic parts of the world than Iceland.
Okay. All right. So now when you look to the year ahead, what are you most focused on?
We are very much focused on our flagship project called the Coda Terminal in Iceland that just received 100 million euros from the EU Innovation Fund. So that will actually take this technology to a climate relevant scale. So at the megaton scale. So the technology of storing CO2 in volcanic rocks has not been demonstrated at the big scales, but this project will do that. And so we are very much focused on making this project a success, because if it is, then it offers the opportunity to actually replicate it in strategic locations around the globe.
All right. And finally, you are here in San Francisco. You're attending a carbon conference. Tell me, what are your key takeaways so far?
Key takeaways, I guess, is that the markets are really now developing. Investor interest is really high in this space, and it's basically because it looks like we're going to have a healthy market for carbon credits in the voluntary market as well as the mandatory market. So there will be sticks and carrots, and this conference has sort of given me better confidence that there will be a market for carbon abatement, carbon removal, and carbon reduction. We need to have that. We cannot just have it free to pollute. So that has given me very, very good confidence that this is going to be a healthy market.
All right. Well, Kari, I really enjoyed talking with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
Thank you so much for having me.